Alright. Hey guys, AnimeWestReacts. Here's my reaction to Trinity 7, chapter 123. So chapter starts off where last one ended, I guess. And we had the goddess pretty much talking about taking artists home. So yeah, we start off with these girls, or just like some random students at the school. Then they look up and there's this giant hand with an eye in the middle of its palm. So they scream, and one of them's like, What is this?" You see like one of them like disintegrating or something, and it says there's no need to lament. And yeah, you just see everything around them kind of just like turning into like spirit particles or something. But yeah, she says everything you know, or everything about you, from the places you hold dear, your souls, your memories, and anything related to you, as like everything is just kind of disappearing, will become one under me as Malfix. And so yeah, you see like the entire school is just like vanishing. And then she says, "Observe, Arta." And then yeah, I guess you see like the world kind of shatter or something. Arta yelling, "Cress," or Creus, or Ceres, I forget how you say it. Then we got Dis, he's saying, "Looks like this is the final battle." And then Lilith looks up and says, "That is." And yeah, you see all these hand creatures forming bigger hand, where there's like all these hand like things like coming together, where there's light. And so yeah, Ceres appears, and there's just a huge blast of power or wind or magic. Arta's like, "What this is?" Because yeah, Judecca gets like reverted to the sword. So yeah, it hits Sora and blah, I just said her name, Judecca, and they turn back into their objects. Dis says archive delete. It's a spell that erodes anyone who's connected to an archive into a black crystal. And so yeah, then around them are like these shards. So Artist says, "I see. So the reason why we're safe at the moment is because we put up a barrier here in advance." Mira says, "It seems that everyone here who's currently connected to the cloud is safe. We need to contact the arbiters and come up with a counter plan." And then she said, "What this is?" And yeah, then we go over to the arbiters, and so they say, "So you finally arrived, goddess." And then yeah, Lieber, I think, says, "Yes, it's the goddess." Or yeah, "Yes, it's the goddess, have gained the body of our friend." And then yeah, Farfarella says, What by the body of our friend, huh?" And then she like walks towards them, and then they all get blasted backwards. And yeah, one of them says, Ares says, "Space-time interference, the gravity pulls." And yeah, Maris, Ellie, Ares, and then yeah, Libra says, "Don't move and protect yourself." So she says, "Okay," and she like puts her hands out in front of her, and then says, "Don't tell me she only took a single step." Yeah, took a single step, and they all got flung backwards. And so Akasha's mom says, "This is ridiculous. She's on a different level from those normal giants." And then yeah, one of them says, "I guess it's just a matter of time until she takes over our minds, eh?" And Akasha's mom says, "I'll overturn the prophecy of the great demon lords, reconnecting to the cloud of Superbia. The past to the future, O notion of subjugating the enemy. I command you to destroy the goddess eternal regalia." And so yeah, you see like basically an entire like military just appears in front behind her. Like tanks, fighter jets, everything just appears. Eternal regalia, and then another one says, "Connecting reconnecting to the cloud of Awarisha. Or it says Awaritia. And then, yeah, last request, the incantation of Precreation Prototechnica Scardia. Something like that. And so, yeah, all the hands just seem to, like, turn to, like, stone or salt or something. And then um, the other lady just fires at them and pretty much destroys them. So yeah, it says, for the two strongest amongst even the arbiters to simultaneously use their strongest magic. And it says, yeah. She says, Maris, are you okay? Because Maris is like breathing heavy, and Maris says, I'm fine, I'm fine. Doing just dandy enough to eat 3 bowls of rice, and to top that off with a muscle workout without breaking a sweat. And so yeah, she's like, really, what? And Maris like starts turning to crystal or something. Same with Ares. And then, yeah, Sarah appears behind them, says, you're doing just fine. And yeah, Sarah's like, the goddess arrives. Just kidding. Etheria-sama and Harukage-sama spells, and you see them both, like, turn to crystal or ice. And yeah, are you watching, Arda? I'll take down every one of those arbiters just for you. And then he tells Mira to stop. And then, yeah, the screen suddenly explodes, seemingly hitting Mira in the eye. And so, yeah, like, the screen Mira was watching through, like, forums where it turns into, like, a crystal screen. And Mira says, at this rate, the arbiters will. And then, yeah. Arda says, Sarah, she's trying to make me watch this unfold. And then, yeah, Kusanagi Blade of 1. Muramasa, like, attacks her. I think that's her name. Says, geez, I see. So connecting to the cloud causes things to erode. And this says Etheria, or, yeah. It says Etheria and Harukage went as far as reconnecting, so that's why their erosion was so horrendous. Even though I'm connected to the cloud too. And then Sarah says, you are, I see, you are the cursed child of the roads. And then, yeah, it says, run, Fenario, run to where the great demon lord is. And then, yeah, it's Kasha or Lieber who says that. I forget which one's which. But yeah, pretty much tells Fenario to run. And then Muramasa says, or Murasame, Muramasa, one of those two. Says, sweet, now this is something I've always wanted to say. Leave this place to me and so run. It says, but, and then Ares says, we leave her to you and bring you to the Great Demon Lord's location. Yeah, it was Lieber. Okay. So yeah, Ares takes Fenaria and leaves. And she's saying, Amana, Lieber. Because yeah, they're left back there to fight Saris. Pretty much no chance of winning, it looks like. And so yeah, Saris says, oh, that was nice of you. Your current name is Lieber-chan. And then yeah, Lieber says, glad to see you enjoying yourself, Celestia. And it says, well, I've come to destroy everything my dear Arta loves one by one. And then, yeah, Murasame, one of the two. It's one of those, says, let's do this. Charges at her, says, secret technique, Blade of Heavenly Cloud Gatherings. And then, yeah, Sarah's like, whoa. A technique simply meant to lethally wound your opponent. It's a military art or something along those lines. And then, yeah, she's like, did I get her? And it says, no. Lieber says, no, farewell, Amana. And then she just kind of like does this smile. And yeah, and then screams, like, top half of her head seemingly has all this stuff flow out of it. And then Sarah's like grabs her, or like, I guess, like, floats up and grabs her by the face, says, I'll let the evil spirit dwelling within the cloud of Audacia enter you. Now this arbiter's body is yours, my comrade, pillar of the nameless god, Ravana. So yeah, you hear her scream, and then yeah, the cloud or whichever it is, like she gains like armor basically. It looks really cool. And yeah, it says this is the goddess's trap. The people with the strongest magic who can connect to the cloud, the arbiters, will become my kin. And so you get this cool panel of what was, I guess, once Murasame, or forget her name already. Then she says, Sarah says, including those two arbiters and you, Libra-chan. So yeah, Libra's now encased in the crystal or the ice or whatever it is, and she says, I understand. Let's do this together. Then she says, or she like goes, I've connected or confirmed that I have temporarily secured these souls. I'll be sure to revive you through the pillar that has been arranged within the cloud of Gura. Looking forward to working with you, Libra-chan. So yeah, she like turns her into a crystal or something. And then it says, now then, I need to chase the ones who fled, or that's what Sarah said. So yeah, got Ares flying off with Fenaria and Maris. And so yeah, Ares says, the goddess's sphere of influence is growing larger, and it is difficult rendezvousing with that brutish great demon lord, Ares the Erosion. Fenaria says, Ares the Erosion has already reached your face. And then she smiles, saying, I'll be fine. I'll be sure to protect you. And then Fenaria says, but that's... And then, yeah, Maris says, Ares, let go of me. And then, yeah, you see Ares is shocked. Or she's like shocked for a second, and then she kind of makes like a sullen expression, and then Fenaria says, Maris, no. And she like puts her hand on Fenaria's face, says, I've gained humanity, raised a child, become a guardian, and even a friend. You gave me plenty of memories for someone who was originally just a grimoire. And yeah, Fenaria's like, just stop. Like, please stop talking like this is our last time talking. And Mara says, it's an unexpected joy that we're suddenly holding this sad and sorrowful parting. Fenaria, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future. And then she lets go. And then, yeah, Eris is carrying her. She says, Maris. And, yeah, Maris, like, drops down to hold off Saris. And Saris is just like, you two were able to make a lot of friends, Maris. And then Maris says, well, I'm someone who was loved ever since I was born. That great demon lord has the potential to take you down. Isn't that why you're avoiding attacking him head on and instead opting for this roundabout way? It's a very human-like thought process, Celestia. All right, and then Maris does something, or takes something out and crushes it and says, idea break. And then, yeah, Celestia, she says, I see, that's a very human-like resolve, Maris. Having a human form was quite nice, too. And just huge explosion. Wailing of a soul, or it says, yeah, the wailing of a soul Maris scatters. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe for more anime reaction reviews and manga reviews. Check out the links down below to my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord, and I'll see y'all next time. So yeah.